Hey guys, it's Paul again for Xstatic Pro Lighting. Today we're going to go over the X-PAR64 manual modes that are built in to the unit. So what we have here is our display, the LED display, that shows the basic program and the numerical value. So as of right now, we have the MX address is D0, and you have up to 512. So we move it up, and now we're into the red dimmer, and you'll see it's R255. 255 is the actual value. It's the strongest that you can get. So you can see in the light that all the reds are lit as strong as they can get. So if we change that, and if we hit increase, it'll circle back around to 0 and your reds will go off. And of course you can increase this, and it increases the intensity of the red. So you can see the reds are getting brighter in the light. So next up, what we'll do is we'll go to 255 and just leave this set so that way you can see it. Actually, what we'll do is we're going to turn it off so that way I can show you the next one. Next up is green. As you can see, G255. Again, 255 is the strength of the greens. So if I go increase, it circles around back to 0 and the greens turn off. And again, you can change the intensity and you can see the greens getting brighter. So what we'll do is just again turn these off. That way we can go to the next one, which is blue, 255, and the same rules apply. Increase and the blues go off. Now next up you have the manual white dimmer, which is the H. Now we have them off. Now if you go to the next mode, you will have a single color strobe that is shown by the 1E. And again, the 15 will be the intensity, and that goes from 0 to 20. Now the reason you don't see anything strobing is because, remember, we shut off all the lights. So let's go back, and why don't we do a nice green strobe. Let's bring this up. Let's go to 255. Go back to the strobe, and you can see 20 is the strength of the strobe. Again, 0 would be the weakest strobe, or I should say the slowest strobe, as the value is 0. So you increase, and the speed of the strobe increases also. So with 20 being the biggest one. Now we go into a multicolored strobe next, which is the 2E mode, and you can see all of the lights are there in the multicolor strobe. Again, you go 0 to 20, with 0 being the slowest, and you increase. Next up we have program 1, which is shown by 1F. Again, it's 0 to 20, with 20 being the fastest of program 1. The same rules apply when you change the program to program 2, which is 2F, program 3, which is 3F, program 4, which is 4F. Again, all of these change in terms of speed from 0 to 20. Program 5 is 5F. Program 6 is 6F. Program 7, 7F. Program 8 is 8F. Now program 9 changes to 1J. And again, it's 0 to 20 for the speed of the program. The next one is program 10, which is 2J, again 0 to 20. Now we go into the sound active modes. Sound active you'll see shown as 1U, and again 0 to 16. Now, this is when you'll use your mic sensitivity with the minimum amount of sound, making it sound active, or the maximum amount of sound. And you can see with the slightest sound, we have our programs. And you can see even with just the clicking of the button, you can see that it's being activated. Now the next one up is 2U. Now this is the sound active mode 2. So it's a different program, but still sound active mode. And you can see that. Next up, we will have the 3U, which is the third sound active mode that is built into the X-PAR64. Again, you can see the program actually changing just with me making a few sounds. And sound 4, which is the final sound active mode. Now, we've been showing this display here, and this unit that is on the left showing the light is actually in slave mode. So the way you do that is once you daisy chain them, you make sure that the slave is basically set to slave mode. So that's what the back of this unit says on it. If you have any questions, feel free to check out the website below. Thanks for watching.